here. And click on here. So here we are with my well-loved, by me anyways, Mack R by Harvin. And here we are. This scruffy old trailer is a fuel trailer carrying aromatics, whatever the hell that is. Maybe it's essential oils. But it's an ownable trailer. This is the interior of this. Nice, eh? So I pulled in at a, I needed to rest somewhere, so I pulled in at a weigh station. I'll go out here because I don't need to be weighed. Well, I don't think I need to be weighed in the first place. Love this engine, eh? Here we are, 7. Now, this is the interesting part because there's really no lane here. Is there? There's really no... It looked like that guy braked on his way through just to be a jerk. The AI seems to do that. When in doubt, be a jerk. We could Jake, I guess. I don't really like the Jake on this. It's too loud. Yeah, let's stay in the middle of the road, okay? Let's use half the road and let's use it on the right-hand side. Hey, Cyclone. Okay, I've been okay. I've had good days and blue days. I've been watching an awful lot of opera. Metropolitan Opera has free opera every day, but Dust, Rheingold, you know, the Wagner. These 4-hour operas tend to use up a lot of hours in your day, but I figured, no, I need to get online and play games more. Get back to playing games. I'll start off with trucking, and maybe I'll do some trains after. So, how about you? I've been seeing your comments, Cyclone, that you're buying all these cool routes and stuff. Thanks for the tips. More for me to drive. It was, I think, 15 days ago, my last serious social interaction when I was at my local chatting with people, not hugging. Well, I might have hugged Andrea, but, you know, not a lot of physical contact. But so I was sort of waiting to see if that had affected me. No, I'm fine. But still, I still will keep relatively isolated. Got some groceries a few days ago. I had done a big purchase. I went in seniors is from 7 to 8 at my grocery store. I'm a senior, so there's 5 people in there, lots of stock. So, and you got a refund on 27 at bad customer service. Oh, one of the reps. Oh, good. One of the Steam reps, you mean? That's good. Oh, the key sites. Okay. Well, good. Good. I mean, good that senior management at least is aware, you know, steps in when there's a big problem and says, okay, we'll fix this. There we go. Not just, oh, well, too bad, sucks to be you. escalated to claim by this point. Okay. You mean escalated to claim a refund? Okay. So how have you been doing? How you been working, doing with your physical distancing? Because we don't call it social distancing. That gave everybody the wrong idea. Well, that's what I was saying. I was talking to my son. I said, you know, as a introvert and a gamer, there'd been a meme somebody posted or something saying, hey, introverts, this is what you've trained for all your life. So I was telling him, so as a gamer, I've got this. I got a nice big screens, I got a good computer, I got high-speed internet, I've got a comfortable chair, I got nice headphones and that, so if I want to sit here and listen to the opera for 4 hours, I'm good. Well, not in a row, but yeah. So are you going, sorry, I missed that. Are you going out to school, to teachers, or what? Let's get over here. Get some space. There we go. Yeah. Coughing occasionally, I think because it's winter and it's dry, but you know, every time you sneeze or cough, it's like, oh. The one thing I don't have is a thermometer. Oh, an online teacher, okay. The one thing I don't have is a thermometer, and I checked with my kids, neighbors. Nobody had an extra one, just in case I needed one. I went on Amazon. I ended up ordering one, but it's coming from China and it's going to get here mid-April because I refused to pay. You could pay, regular shipping was weeks, several weeks. If you wanted it within, 6 days, then the rates varied between $100 and $150 for just one thermometer. But I suspect what they were doing, well, they weren't allowed to jack up the prices by Amazon, but I suspect what they were doing is maybe they're going to ship it from China in an envelope just to me. So maybe that's. But somebody told me about a company in the U.S., Thermopop, that sells thermometers. Actually, it's a meat thermometer, but it's fairly cheap, and meat thermometers work fine. So, yeah, Italy, over 10,000 dead. Well, and they were talking about the U.S. They were talking about 1,000 to 2,000 dead in the U.S. as a possibility, not as a definite probability. But what's his name? Their health guy. Their health guy that Trump doesn't like. What the hell's his name? Anyways, that Italian guy. Yeah. That Italian guy was saying that it was, he predicted 100 to 200, what he said? 100 to 200,000 deaths. And, the cases would be in the millions. So, yeah, things have to be pending because the results, they don't have. Supposedly UK has developed a test, and others are developing tests that can give you results within an hour. So the idea is you would go in, you'd think you had the symptoms, you'd go into a health center, they test you, you'd sit there. An hour later, they say, no, you're good, go home. Or they say, no, you're not good. self-isolate starting now. So that would reduce the spread of people get tested and then wander back, and it would give them better data, real time, closer to real time. 208 new cases today. Quebec. Cases in Quebec is amazing. I don't know, there's like 2,500 in Quebec, isn't there? I forget what the number is. Yeah, I know, but I think Quebec, I mean, I live in Ottawa. Quebec is I can walk to Quebec. I think the issue with Quebec is, okay, yeah, 2,500. Problem with, I think they've started very aggressively testing in Quebec, so that's showing things up. And someone was speculating that, you know, a week to 10 days ago is when an awful lot of snowbirds came back from Florida to Quebec. Probably stopped at the grocery store. A lot of people are relocating to the cottage and then hang out, or a lot of people are just hanging out. Well, it's just my friends, and there's only a few of them. We were careful and stuff like this, so I think it's now that Quebec's in lockdown, I think they are going to flatten their curve, but and it's good in a way. They had so many cases because now they're telling people to stay at home, and there's not the response of, hey, you can't tell me what to do. Yeah, I want to live my life. No, you won't have a life. So 5,600 across Canada. Our two provinces has 67. Now our two provinces, I'm not sure what percentage of the population do our two provinces have. Uh, 14 million compared to 8 million. Okay, 14 million, 8 million, and I think what's the population of Canada? There you go. This is a game of oops, we got to get over, Elaine. Thank you, buddy. Thanks. Glad he was waiting for me to go over. This is like a game of pub trivia without the pub, and somebody's cheating because they're googling. 14 million in Ontario, 8 million in Quebec. So that's 22 million total population, and BC 5 million, Alberta 4 million. Are you going to make me add these up to get the population of Canada? I was trying to, if you said that 65% of the cases are Ontario, Quebec, so I wanted to find out, so what percentage of the population is Ontario, Quebec? I think if you Google Canada and population, I think you'll get a number. Thank you. It's good to have those numbers though. 5 million in BC, and 4, they're big. Trying to get in Canada. No, I'm sorry, being facetious. I figured you know how to Google for Canada. Move to Wikipedia. okay, so 37 million, 38 million. So 38 million, and we said that, and we said that Quebec plus Ontario was 22 million. So that's, what percentage is that? Well, 50% would be 15, so it's probably 65%. Sort of. Yeah. So that's what I was thinking. So the number of 65% of the cases are in Ontario, Quebec it should be proportional. It should be proportional to the population, but on a gross level. But it still might be, still might be higher. Let me slow down here. Anybody behind me? Oh yeah, there's a big parade behind me. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. People are gonna be pissed off that are sitting behind me, but I'm gonna do this. Set time to 5 in the morning. There we go. I think, yes, Quebec was less careful initially, but now they are going into severe lockdown, which is comforting for the people that haven't caught it and died yet, I guess. So we're still on the incline? Okay. I like the charts they use that show a logarithmic scale. Although people don't often pay attention to which chart they're looking at, but on a logarithmic scale, if it's flat, that means it's still increasing. Do not see, but I feel like we're just trying to claim that they paraphrased something incorrectly. Yeah. I don't know. It's I find it difficult to. Trump says so many things incorrectly without the need to be paraphrased incorrectly, but Pelosi, Speaker of the House Pelosi in the U.S. has actually came out and said that Trump's delay is responsible for deaths. I think it's ironic that he is the biggest source of fake news in the U.S. That's sad. Get the cruise control on. Let's get rolling here. We definitely are going to be late. I think I took the small roads, which means I would already doomed myself to be late. But I wanted to get out and drive. I've still got several days worth of videos that I have to go in and edit and highlight. What'll I do? I'll drive for a while today. I just thought I wanted to drive and get online. If anything, just as to increase my social interaction and other people. So that's what I thought. In Canada, our Prime Minister has been on, he was forced into 14-day self-isolation because they came back from Europe and his wife, Sophie, was diagnosed with COVID-19. Now, I'm not sure whether she had it or not, but, well, you know this, but there's other people watching. I can't remember whether she actually had it or, yeah, she did have it. And so she stayed in, he stayed in. Apparently, they split their location of the house. She went off to another room in the house, and then he was left. Supposedly, their staff was gone too, because to keep them safe. So he was looking after his kids. Now, one of them I think is 11, so sort of a babysitter. He's looking after the kids, doing laundry. I assume meals were delivered and stuff like this, but maybe he sent out laundry, but whatever. He was still trying to run a household and a country. So he came online, or he'd come outside every day at 11 o'clock or so, and stand at a lectern in front of his place and talk to the press and to Canada, and then go back inside. And he's been doing that for 14 days. I think he's going to keep doing it. It's been very effective. It's been sort of the comforting, reassuring, hi there. Such a contrast with people like Boris Johnson and Trump. But yeah, Trump at the bill signing. Yeah, I know, and everybody gathered around him, packed in. Yeah. Oh, I know. And I was watching Trump arrive in Virginia because he felt it was important for him to travel to Virginia in his big jet to wave at the hospital ship Comfort as it sailed to New York. And they showed the video. They showed the door of the plane opened, and all the press and the aides, they all troop off the plane, and everybody's like a foot from each other going down the stairway. Nobody's social distancing. No. It was such a grandstanding thing. Yeah. Page, Arizona. Oh no, I'm sure they're being checked. I'm sure the press is being checked as they get on the plane. I think Trump is quite a germaphobe. But need the lights on. Even though it's only 7, it's quite bright. So. Should put a signal on there, right? Sorry, did we scare you going around the corner like that? Sorry, my little buddy. How are we doing for gas? Oh, we're good. We got over half a tank. So, like I said, I've been enjoying opera and reading. I got a box of books from my local bookstore. Black Squirrel Books. They had to close. They sell used books. So they had a sale. $35. We'll drop off a box of 8 books at your door. Free delivery. You can choose a genre or make it open. And I did sci-fi fantasy, and I got a selection of books. Some, yeah, all authors I've heard of. None of them books that I have. I think 7 out of the 8 books I want to read. So they got a note on their page. They wait till we get rid of the books. Wait till we catch up on orders, and then we're going to. I think they're going to open it up again. So I'll have to order tomorrow. And tomorrow, the thermometer I ordered a few days ago is going to be delivered. So that's better. There we go. Big dam. Oh, it's 25 on the bridge. Sorry. We're not doing 25, are we? Sorry, my bad. Ask me if I care. 35? Why is it 35 here? Like we could do 35. Oh, maybe because it was a curvy little road. The weigh scale. Do I have to go in? Nope. It's an interesting looking weigh scale. There we go. I'm going to change my... You know, I'm going to change my messages there. Don't go away. I mean, well, you can't, don't go away. I'm going to change what I've got popping up there about support. Put it in the middle here so I can read. Sorry, I'm having to, oops, yeah, damn. Okay, we're gonna get there. Don't go away, folks. Okay, so I just had to change that. Okay. Okay, my friends, we're back. We're back online. I had to change my commands. I changed my subscribe thing to say just support donate for COVID-19 somewhere. How do I have my picture in there? No, it's a camera. My webcam. Webcam. What do you mean it there? What am I picturing? Where is there? In here in the truck? Nope, my picture's not here in the truck. think you're saying without asking. You're asking without, but too shy to actually verbalize it. A picture in my profile. I'm pretty sure that's something that I pulled in via World of Trucks. I think that was an option in World of Trucks, and then if you did it in World of Trucks, it populated back into your Steam profile. I'm guessing. Right lane ends. So are you guys okay with right lane ending? Because I'm signaling that I'm changing lanes here. Okay, you are. Okay, my friends, here we are getting back up to speed again with this slightly slow, slightly rusty Mack R and my definitely rusty fuel trailer. So yeah, I don't remember for sure, but I would say check in World of Trucks, whatever that thing's called. Coral Cliffs. How nice. Going through town here. Oh, there's somebody. Let's get up on the roof so we can appreciate this town even more. Oh, and there would be the cemetery. Okay. World of Trucks, yeah. Taco, Mexican restaurant, El Mercado supermarket. There's the Lotta Burger. And there's the gas station. And you're welcome to drive through the pumps, but there's no little green thing, so... Oh, he's gonna... Just checking to make sure nobody was running amok there in the corner. Ooh, I went up the curb just a tad there. Is that what it said? Making grilling great again? I missed that. Where am I on the map? I am... Oh, heading into Utah. So this is more coast to coast stuff as opposed to SCS official stuff. Hey, it's 30 in town here, eh? Slow down. Slow down, buddy. Bank. Oops, a little FPS drop. Nice town. Nice town. Yeah, like I said, I don't think this is an SCS town. I think this is coast to coast. Is it? Utah? Town? I don't know. Oh. It's going to tell me in a bit. Thank you for visiting. Oh, Moki Cave. Point port of entry, half mile. Bypass the way station. Have a safe journey. Okay, I'll do that. Oh, there's that big Moki Rock thing. That's a big thing, apparently. We looked here and we didn't see anything for the Page. Oh, that wasn't Page, though. We left Page, Arizona. We went through some small, damned if I know what it's called. I guess I should have paid attention on the way in. Have we passed? Oh, that's the scenic thing, Moki Rock. I know, people will be wondering that live here, what the hell is this guy doing? Oh, the trailer park. I'm not sure what this is. Possibly diesel repair. Oops, looks like there's a bit of a drop off there, so possibly don't want to do that. Okay. Oh well. Check that out, whatever the hell that was. And you can tell by the map, we're not on the map. Trailer park, little corner store with some tables and chairs, I guess. The people in the trailer park go and have a drink. Okay, way station bypass. So we. Oh, there was a proper lane there. Sorry, my bad. Oh, this is gonna be one of the places where the way station bypass service stays there forever. That sucks. Oh no, it's not. Okay, good. Eternity just ended. That was the name of the town. Oh, I missed it. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the rocks. Oh, the way station, yeah. You could call the town Eternity. It might be one of those little places where living there seems like eternity. Especially for a kid. Living here right now seems an eternity. I know, and we are going to have. Well, there's that rock. There. I think it's something you walk in. You walk into the cave or something. Yeah. Let's look at the sign. What the hell? Because then we'll just piss off people behind us. But I don't care. So what was the sign? The sign. Here's the sign. You're here, Moki Cave, 140 million years natural history, museum, gift shop, fluorescent minerals, and tourist information. Okay. All right, just looking. Yeah. Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does a lot of that. So, like I said, yeah, I got a bunch of videos that I did not get around to editing and streaming. I don't know. Just being stuck inside, it's a little hard to get motivated sometimes to do things. You can just sit and watch the news forever and then not sleep well because you're watching too much news. I'm trying to focus on less news and more opera. That's helping. Donate for... Yeah, so... I should change that, I guess, to be... Thanks for watching. Let me change that timer to be a little friendlier. There. Oh, and I have to, sorry. I have to type it properly. Okay, we are back again. Cyclone, have you started your... Thank you everybody for viewing, but as you can see my my comment there, don't worry about supporting me with bits or subscriptions or whatever. Just take that money and put it into COVID-19 somehow. Cyclone, are you or anybody, has anybody started streaming or changed their streaming because of this pandemic? I'm thinking streaming is a good way to stay connected, and I haven't been doing it for several days, so I'm going to try to get back to doing it. What I really do, I need to take a break. What time is it now? I'll drive for another 5 minutes or so like that. I need another coffee. So what I'll do is No, we're good. It's cold, but that's fine. I drink my coffee black with 1 sugar. No, I don't mind if it's cold. Oh, not a lane. Not a lane. All right. Oh, you're trying to do school-related things. And procrastinating is a thing, I know. There was a meme somebody posted that I put up, you know. So it said something about ignore the people that are judging you because you aren't spending your time learning Greek or painting daffodils. If you got up, had some breakfast, had a shower, and didn't watch, spent an hour not watching the news, then you're good. Tapped to call a tournament final. Oh. Wargame Red Dragon is doing tournaments again, and my son is starting he's getting back into Wargame Red Dragon, and I'm considering it. Yeah, what's a shower? My son and I played Wargame Red Dragon ages ago. Well, my son and I spent 80% of our time building decks and playing with the decks. And then 10% playing successfully in 10 versus 10, and maybe 5% playing against each other, and then 5% actually playing in smaller games with other people. So, but we like War Game Red Dragon. And there's several tournaments on. There's these players, Rasman is playing, and Stealth. And watching the pros play the game is good, because they'll often talk about what they're doing, why they're doing it. I seem to recall we were pretty happy with the decks we had. We'd gotten used to them, playing them and how to play them, and it was just a question of using them effectively. And sometimes my son and I would play together on the same team. So we would supply each other with gas or support, or, you know. You have an extra scout, Matt? Yes, Dad. Just set him up on that mountain there. We can see what we got. So. Trucks tend to go wide on those construction things, even though they don't have to. They tend to go a little wide. So. Yes, I was going to make a coffee, wasn't I? I'll edit this out later, but I need to make a coffee. So let's do this. Let's do a marker. And let's do a making coffee. And then let's do a BRB, and I'll be back.